introduce you to our first speaker, Roland.
Thank you, Angelica. Title of my speech, Understanding Your Leadership Style. Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, in the beginning of my Toastmasters journey, about 6 years ago, I was stuck. I needed to do a speech titled Understanding Your Leadership Style. But how can I understand my leadership style if I'm not a leader, I thought. How many of you guys here think of yourself as a leader? Please raise your hand. Few people. Those of you who didn't raise your hand, you are wrong. Everyone here is a leader.
Yes.
By virtue of being a human, an individual, you have to lead yourself through life. You decided you need to improve your public speaking skills. You found this club. You took money out of your pocket and time out of your day to be here week after week. That's what leaders do. If you have kids, you have to lead them. You sign them up for tutoring so they have better grades. You sign them up for sports team, so they socialize and stay active. That's what leaders do. At your job, maybe you're a manager or just a regular employee, but you help your coworker resolve an issue. That's what leaders do. Everyone is a leader, but not everyone is a good leader, because most people don't know that leadership is a skill, something you need to learn and practice. For the past 6 years, I've been reading, listening, and watching more and more about leadership, trying to apply these lessons in my life. With that knowledge, I boiled down my leadership style to 3 principles. Number 1, set an example. Number 2, take full responsibility. And number 3, continue learning. As a president of this club, I have set a goal for all of our members to sign up on Pathways and do at least one level on their path. I don't want to do it through constant nagging. I don't want to do it through endless emails or through threats. I want to do it by setting an example. I will do speeches on my path of effective coaching in hopes that I motivate you and inspire you to follow in my footsteps. Look, it's fun to do a speech about your vacation. It's fun to do a speech about your pet. But we as Toastmasters need to be able to speak about difficult subjects that maybe we don't know much about, subjects that ask us to look deep within ourselves and figure out who we are. And if we could do this together as a group, we will be a better club and better individual Toastmasters. One of the best books I've read on leadership, called Extreme Ownership, written by ex-Navy SEAL Jocko Willink. In that book, he gives many examples of good and bad leadership. But the most important message of his book is, a good leader takes full responsibility for what happens on their team and the results that they're getting. I want to bring an example from my coaching. At my gym, we teach people to move a certain way, to perform to a certain standard. But every now and again, there's going to be a member who doesn't want to get coached. Let's call that member Sam. Sam comes to my class. I try to give him advice. He doesn't listen. Back in the day, I would think to myself, Sam, you are an a-hole. I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to focus on other members of my class. But now I know this is wrong. I need to take full responsibility for how Sam is performing in my class and what kind of results he's getting. Now, I'm thinking to myself, how do I communicate better with Sam? How do I motivate Sam better so he does what I want him to do? If a different coach comes into my class and sees Sam underperforming, or God forbid, Sam hurts himself because I was neglecting to pay attention and didn't remind him to have a good form, that is bad reflection of me as a coach. If I succeed and put more effort and get Sam to do what I want, not only he's going to be a better athlete, I will become a better communicator, a better coach, and a better leader. This is why taking responsibility is so important. Last but not least, continue learning. I've been coaching for over 2 years, doing Toastmasters for over 6 years. People tell me sometimes, Roland, you're a good coach, you're a good speaker, and I appreciate it, but I know I need to be better. I could be better. That's why I continue learning. I listen to Toastmasters who went on to win international competition. Listen to podcasts with coaches with decades of experience who put athletes on pedestals. And if I continue learning, I can pass this knowledge to my team. And if my team also continues knowledge, they can pass their knowledge back to me. And together we grow. I hope today you have learned that leadership is an essential skill, something that you need to spend time learning and applying in your life. I urge you to go out and buy the book, Extreme Ownership. Think about what kind of role leadership plays in your life. And hopefully, soon, not too long from now, one of you is going to be standing at this lectern and tell us what is your leadership style. Thank you.